Hey y'all. Well, we have been super duper busy and we're gonna be super duper busy. My parents are in town pretty much for the month of May, and my younger brother and sister-in-law and their 3 children are coming in town tomorrow and be here through next week, and we are super excited they're gonna be here. We have lots of birthdays in May. We had Jack was 16 on the 5th, and we have Lydia who will be 6 on the 15th, and then my nephew Christian will be 4, and then of course we have Mother's Day this week, and my dad's birthday is the 18th. So we're going to just kind of celebrate everybody's birthdays while they're here. We also celebrated my great-grandmother, but she doesn't live local, but her 96th birthday was the 9th. So we have lots of birthdays in our family in May, so lots to celebrate. We're really excited. We've just been busy getting ready for our company to come, and Derek and Jack have been working like crazy, which is a good thing. So they've been super busy with a lot of jobs going on, and I thought that maybe I would give you like kind of an official tour. We've been here for about 6 months or so now, and you've seen the farm or seen bits and pieces, but we haven't ever like given you a tour. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a house tour. Actually just the living areas, not the bedrooms, just because they're fairly clean, but you know, they're not like super duper clean. So this is the kitchen. Not a lot to see. Table. We have a portable dishwasher. Alright, so this is where all of the good, yummy, delicious cooking action happens. And there are my irises. And if you saw my posts or my other video, you know that Jacob calls them viruses, which is ridiculous but funny. Oh, there's Emma and Hopi. So this antique furniture, that antique couch over there, and this chair right here belonged to my grandmother, and she gave it to me recently. So that makes me happy because I love stuff like that. There's my green hutch I bought at a yard sale a long time ago. But this is what I want to show you. This massive shelf right here. Derek built that for me for Christmas. There's lumber, he did it for free. There was lumber here that our landlord told us to use, and so he custom built it to fit our big Berkey water filter and my grain mill, and then the height was right for 5-gallon buckets because we have our raw sugar and pink salt and oats and spelt and wheat and I don't know what else. Lots of stuff we keep in buckets. So anyway, and then we have like our pressure cooker down there and just stuff. That tote, right, oh, can you see? Sorry, the lighting got bad. That clear tote right there is my canning supplies. Anyway, there's just some random things on there too. I know. Oh, and it holds my cast iron. That was the cool thing. There was not a lot of room, so he hung my cast iron griddle and a deep pot on that side, and on this side, oh, I have my canning rings hanging on a hanger on the wall. I have my skillets and a little cornbread stick thing. So I have a massively huge skillet, and it's not in here because we don't have anywhere for it. And then I have my pizza pan right there and a bread pan, and then I have my Dutch oven that's coated. So that's some of my cast iron collection, what I have in here right now. Anyway, I have several more pieces, but. You okay, Emma?
I dumped roly-polies out of my shoe.
Oh, how did you get roly-polies in your shoe?
I don't know.
Gross. You can vacuum them up, or throw them outside and then vacuum up the dirt. Lovely. Alright, so the piano doesn't belong to us, but we play it sometimes. I have a piano theory book. None of us are very skilled pianists. And then my mom surprised me with this Robert Kaufman fabric, and it's so pretty. Can y'all see that? And this Farm Girl Vintage patterns. Look at those blocks. Like there's a milk can and a farmhouse. And I love these canning jars. Okay, she got me that as a surprise yesterday. She went to a quilt shop with her friend and she brought that home to me, and I completely geeked out to the point where the kids actually videoed me because I was so funny. But I'm not going to share that video because it's kind of embarrassing how ridiculously happy I was about it. So anyway, and then this is my hutch, and it has some pictures the kids have painted, and then that picture there my grandmother painted. Oh, and our non-toxic sunscreen and bug spray is there. Just a few cool things that the kids have made me, and just stuff we had. And then up here, of utmost importance, that box and that bag contain my seed collection. which I'm actually going to be going out here and starting a few seeds. We have a lot to do today. We have to go grocery shopping and get our groceries for the week for our visitors. We have to, why are my muck boots laying in the hall? My muck boots are laying in the hall floor along with a bunch of other shoes. Can y'all see? Yeah, there's the hall. There's my sewing table that I never get to use. It's in the hallway. Anyway, there's our shoe racks we reclaimed from the seedlings. We still have 2 more outside, but whatever. We don't have anywhere for them right now. Anyway, what was I saying? We have a ton to do. We got a grocery shop and we got to plan for these little, we're doing little, the birthday celebration isn't really pretty much just family. It's not anything huge, but I still got to make cakes and get a few decorations because we do want it to be special, which is really special because we're getting to all be together, and that's exciting and special. But I need to start some more seeds. I'm gonna go ahead and roly poly. I gotta start melons and I don't know, all that kind of stuff, and some more. We're gonna plant some sunflowers and things like that. We're like way behind on getting that stuff in the ground because we've just been massively busy. And so Emma and I are gonna work on that this morning real quick. We're waiting on the young lady who buys eggs from us now. We have somebody buying eggs every week and selling, they're reselling at the farmer's market. So we get to label them with our label and they buy them from us and then they resell. So it's really cool. So she's gonna be picking that up. And maybe some tomato plants because I still have lots of tomato plants that need to get new homes, and still have several more that I need to put in the ground, which I need to do today. And then I still have to go out shopping later, so. It's been a crazy town day around here trying to get everything done. But anyway, so that's the tour of the living areas of the house. The grand tour, and then we will go outside, and you've mostly seen everything out there, but we'll go ahead and show you around a little bit. Outside, I just want to show you this is pea gravel and lava rock. I mean, it's not anything fancy, but this had some stepping stones, but mostly it was mud, and then Derek had some leftover heavy duty landscaping fabric from a landscape job he did while we were in Florida. And so we he did a job where he took out lava rock from a lady's flower bed and put pea gravel down. And so he brought the lava rock home, and there was some pea gravel mixed in and left from the job. And he was like, I have a great idea. We're gonna put this on the walkways, and it's been perfect. It's helped so much with the mud and all of that. It's been way better. So anyway, that's just a tidbit right there of something fun, cool, free, and it helped make life better for us. Hi, Hopi. Hey, Hopi, look at Mama. Hi. Are you having a good day? She's so excited to go outside. So that's the dairy barn right there. This used to be a dairy, and those are the 2 of the huge silos. The other one's over there. You can see it behind the trees. Massively huge silos. And the dairy barn's really big, and that's kind of our storage for the moment, where we keep all of our stuff. So we have a lot of junk we still need to go through and get rid of. But. And then Buster, our dog, is over here. Like, you know, we have to keep him on a line. He can run. It's a run. He can run it. And we let him off. Hopi, don't be cranky. We let him off the run when Jack's here to play with him and stuff. But otherwise, we're worried he's going to get run over because he will run off. And there's not, I mean, it's 37 acres. It's not like you can perimeter fence an area for him right now. All right. There's Kylie's chickens. Her Belvedere chicks and her little hutch. There's a target for the kids' bows and arrows. They're on the tire swing. Alright, so this is just across the property. Down there is the creek in the bottom the kids love to play in. All that's, we have electric wire fence. Alright, so this is my mom and dad's lighting. New to them camper. So there's a couple of chairs. The couch turns into a bed. This is the table booth, and it's also the sewing station. That's actually Emma's machine. She's using Emma's for now. My machine was a little bit funky acting, so my friend is looking at it for me to see what it needs. And this is a cute shirt. If you like sewing and quilting and stuff, check out, if you probably already know who it is, but the Crafty Gemini. My mom is following her tutorial on this shirt, and it's super cute. And she's, anyway, Vanessa at the Crafty Gemini is awesome anyway. She homesteads and sews. So yeah, that's just a quick little plug for her because she's awesome. And that's their bedroom. It's a queen size bed. There's a walk-in shower in the bathroom. But look, I love the white cabinets. Lots of storage, fridge, freezer, stove, sink, all that. So anyway, it is it's like a tiny house. It doesn't feel like a camper in here at all. And the cool thing about this is because it stays here, when we go, like we're doing that Great Appalachian Homesteading Conference at the end of the month, she will be leaving before that, just before that, so we could take it instead of our camper to the conference and stay in it. So when we need to use it, like when we go to Homesteaders of America in October, we'll also be able to take it and use it. So it'll be much more comfortable and easier for us to cook in and everything for our whole family to fit in. And we'll have these 2 beds, and we still have to put an air mattress on the floor, but it'll be much, much more comfortable than our little camper that we've been using. Hopi, are you ready? Are you in Nina's house? Yeah. Yes. All right. On to, I believe we're gonna go look at the garden. Are you dancing? Can you spin like a princess? Whoa. Try again. Yay! Can you dance? Alright, my dragon tongue green beans are coming up really good. Well, they're not green beans, they're beans. They're kind of like a green bean. Anyway, they look really great. So we're going to go over to the tomato beds and check them out. Uh-oh. Did Hope pick your nasturtium or Kylie's nasturtium? How is it? Peppery? Yeah. Huh. Let me have a petal. We'll save it for Kylie when she gets back.
Can I have a petal?
Whoops. Oh, mine flew away.
Luckily it landed on me.
It is interesting. We need to come down here and water. Alright. There's lots of weeds. You have to ignore them. But look. The tomatoes are looking good, and we are getting blooms. I maybe should be plucking the blooms still, but I'm not gonna. I can't. I just want them to start growing tomatoes because I'm ready for tomatoes. So anyway, all of these beds are looking really good, and we have a bunch that we need to bring in and put in down here. We need to line. This bed is empty except for down here. We did stick the 2 tomatillos that we had going. At least I think they're tomatillos. They are my tomatillo cups. They look just like. And then I do have 3 more sprouted. They look the same as that, and they're also in tomatillo cups. So I'm assuming they're also tomatillos. So hopefully they'll grow up and we'll put them in. And then over here, we have melon sprouts. The only melons we have in so far are the midget, Minnesota midget melons. And I think they're like a mini softball-ish size cantaloupe. So this is our other garden, and you've seen it, but I kind of want to show you what's going on over here. And then last-ish area, but not least, is this back area. Pigs, they're all piled up over there. We have a pen up right now for the chickens. We are gonna let them free range. We most of the time free range, but we were having some issues with them wandering too far. So when they start wandering, we start. No, don't go with the chickens right now. When they start wandering too far, we pin them up for a few days, and then they kind of come back in and won't go as far, and then it's just like a cycle we have to do every so often. And the pigs are back there. They're just hanging out, piled up in the shade, fat and happy like pigs are supposed to be. So that's that. That's our home and homestead tour, and just thought we'd give you a little more of a peek inside of our lives.